Merry Christmas, you guys! Have you ever had your heart broken? This was very uncomfortable to film. What's the pettiest thing you did after a breakup? What's the messiest situation you've ever been in? First kiss story. How do you overcome the fear of filming in public? Psalms 56 verse 3. So for thumbnails, which one will attract more viewers? It's gonna be Criminal Minds. This puts me in a tough position. Hi my loves, welcome back to my YouTube channel and happy Vlogmas Day 15. In today's video, I'm going to be doing like a little Q&A. Like, this is really personal. Earlier in Vlogmas, I filmed like a girl talk video where it was kind of like we were on the phone and we were just talking about all things girl related. I kind of talked about just certain subjects, but not actual, like, I didn't really answer that many questions. So I asked on my Instagram and I asked on my community tab, if you didn't follow my Instagram, to ask me a bunch of questions, and we have a lot that we're going to answer. Some are very personal. We're literally on FaceTime once again. I feel like during Vlogmas, it kind of feels like we're FaceTiming every single day, but today we're like genuinely on FaceTime. Like, it's me and you. We're having a one-on-one talk. The last time I filmed a Q&A was actually in the summer, so a lot of my answers are going to be very different. I'm excited for you guys to see, but also for like me to realize how much my life has changed just from like June to like December. That's crazy. It's been 6 months. I have 3 sections: personal, YouTube, and girl talk, just like the other video. And I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the personal questions. The first question is, what's your name and what does it mean? Okay, so my name is Afia and my middle name is Inshura. So a lot of people think that Inshura is actually my last name, but it's not. I'm not gonna tell you my last name, but like, if you know me, you know my last name. My first name, Afia, means that I was born on Friday. If you're from Ghana, you know that you're kind of named based on the day that you were born. Usually you're given an English name too, but I was not given an English name, so I just go by Afia. And then my middle name is Inshura, and that means blessing. What's your favorite thing about yourself? I don't really know. I think my favorite thing is that I make myself laugh a lot. I crack myself up. I'm also one of those people that like kind of doesn't really care about certain things or like how certain people think about me compared to like other people or like compared to my friends. I'm glad that I don't struggle with like social anxiety for the most part. I don't know. That's one of my favorite things about myself. Like, I really don't really care. So I just really do whatever. But that can also come back to bite me like all the time. Like, trust, it has come back to bite me so many times. Favorite childhood memory. So I grew up in Massachusetts and then I moved to Pennsylvania and then now I live in North Carolina. Probably my favorite childhood memories would probably stem from Pennsylvania or Massachusetts. My favorite childhood memories would probably be in like 3rd grade when I met my like childhood best friend. Her name's Maya. I went and saw her for the first time in like 5 years in Vlogmas Day 1. I don't even think she's on the vlog. I think my favorite memory is the first day of school because I knew people to an extent because I had been there for 2nd grade, but Maya was new and I think she sat right next to me and we just became friends and we've been friends ever since. I don't remember a lot of things from my childhood memory because I feel like when I try and think of when I was younger, all my mind goes to is COVID because I was pretty young when COVID happened. So everything that happened before that, it feels like it was a different universe. Do you have a crush right now? I would say yeah. Who's your least favorite person in school and why? Okay, I don't have a least favorite person. I'm not gonna talk about that. I have like a least favorite group of people that like are in my school, and I don't know. I go to a pretty like, I wouldn't say predominantly white because I feel like it's pretty balanced, but like also when you think of my school, you would think of it as a white school based on like just like political things. I think that they're more on the racist side. I don't like certain groups of people at my school because of the fact that like they're just racist. It's become so normalized at my school, so you just kind of laugh about it, but like, yeah, I don't like that at all. Favorite memory made with friends. I've had a lot of different friend groups as I've grown up, obviously. And I think my favorite memory that I've made with my friends is probably gonna be certain aspects of 8th grade was really fun. Like, I used to run track in 8th grade. Track season just through that time was probably some of the happiest I've been, like I was ever, because middle school was really hard for me. I remember that. But like that time was such a good time in life and I miss it so much. Kind of like the whole 8th grade year, but like definitely that time where like I was running track and I was realizing that I can actually run. Like, I was never really a runner, and then I didn't do track freshman year, so like I don't even know how I would be, but like I low-key kind of want to do track this year. We'll have to see though. What's it like managing school, YouTube, cheer, etc.? As you guys have probably noticed, I'm not really good at managing my time throughout the actual school year. Besides like during Vlogmas, I don't really upload that much because I just struggle with laziness like a lot. So recently during Vlogmas, I think this is the most productive I've ever been because I'm determined to finish Vlogmas, but I'm also determined to do good on my exams. I'm determined to end my classes with A's or B's. Like, life balancing that is super stressful because not only do I have like responsibilities like cheer and school and YouTube and going to church on Wednesdays, like I also am going through things outside that like mess with my brain. Juggling all of that has been horrible. I'm not even gonna lie. It's been stressful, and honestly, part of me feels like it will never change. But I think that's more about just like focusing on your priorities and changing your mindset about a bunch of different things. What are you most excited for next year? Next year is a busy, scary, and just I don't know, type of year. First of all, I turned 16, so I can drive, and I'm gonna be a junior next year, which is crazy. Like, that's actually insane. It feels like I was literally just getting out of middle school. I've already started thinking about college, but like junior year is definitely a year where I have to like lock in. Life is just so hard. I feel like it only gets harder, but I am excited to turn 16. How long ago did you and Kendall meet? I met Kendall in 6th grade. How was freshman year? I'm gonna be a freshman soon, and I'm scared. Oh my gosh, don't be scared. Freshman year, okay, the first semester of freshman year was amazing for me, and second semester was horrible for me. That was mainly just influenced by the fact that I was going through things outside of school. Everybody's freshman year, everybody's sophomore year, everybody's junior year, everybody's senior year is different because everybody goes through different things. What's your motto? I say a lot of things and my friends end up stealing them from me, and then we all like kind of start saying the same thing. I think it's really funny. The first one would probably be, this puts me in a tough position, and I stole that from Natalie. That's my cousin, by the way. Favorite show to binge? If you know me, you probably know that my comfort show is Criminal Minds. I love Criminal Minds so much. I was actually just rewatching it again because I feel like I'm currently in need of some comfort, okay? I also really like The Good Doctor, and I also really like Jane the Virgin. Jane the Virgin is so good. I always watch it sometime right by my birthday because that's when I first watched it. One thing you want to accomplish before you die. I know this sounds stupid. Before I die, I want to fully be able to accept myself and love myself. I feel like I'm constantly looking for something that I hate about myself, and I don't know, maybe this is not possible, but one day I want to be finally able to say like, oh, I just love myself. Favorite book? Don't get me started on this. Hidden Pictures by Jason Reblook, and my favorite author is Frida McFadden, and I've read every single one of her books. How do you actually enjoy life? Whew, okay. Probably not the person you should be asking this question because, to be honest, I don't enjoy life right now. Not in like a I'm complaining about everything or like, I don't know. I guess there's no like good way to say this. I just don't right now, and that's just because there's so much going on in my life. But to actually enjoy life, I think that the times where I've always enjoyed life is the times where my relationship with God is good. Even if everything else is going wrong in my life, I know that like God has got my back. Right now, I think that my relationship with him is kind of like on the rock. Life just feels weird. Favorite Bible verse? My favorite Bible verse, probably Romans 8:8 or Psalms 56 verse 3. That's all for like the personal questions. So now I'm gonna answer you guys' YouTube questions because you guys had a lot of questions about starting a YouTube channel or just posting on social media. So I'm here to answer all of those questions for you. The first question is, when did you start YouTube? So I started YouTube during COVID. It was just posting random videos off my Chromebook, but I did start posting on YouTube. And then eventually I actually started caring about YouTube. I would say like 7th grade or 6th grade. I want to start a YouTube channel where I record school vlogs, but I know it won't get any views. What do you think? I think that it would get a lot of views. I think that some of my most popular videos are like my middle school vlogs. I love filming school vlogs. I don't think that you wouldn't get any views. I think that if the video is edited properly and you make a good thumbnail and a good title, I think your video would get views, but that's just my opinion. What's some good tips to start social media? Start in a time where like when it's a specific season. So like Vlogmas, for example, or like back to school season is my top season. What's your favorite part of making content? People watch me and care about me for me. Literally my favorite part about making content on any social media website, because not that I hate my personality, but I think that it can be very unlikable sometimes. So the fact that people like actually just sit here and watch and look out for my videos, that is what makes me happy. It's definitely my favorite part of making content. Besides that, I like receiving brand packages, and I'm just so grateful that I got to that point where I can like come home to like a bunch of little packages. How do you edit a lot in a short time? For Vlogmas especially, I think it's mainly about scheduling your time and managing your time. This is what I'm gonna say, and I know this sounds really stupid, but you guys need to start utilizing AI. So I love ChatGPT for one of the main reasons is obviously it helps with schoolwork, but it also helps you create a productive routine. So when I make a to-do list, I will copy and paste it into ChatGPT and I'll tell it to make a schedule based on like the things I'm already doing after school or during school, and help me to balance things based on timestamps, and that is what helps me edit and helps me do other things when I don't have that much time. How do you find your editing style and how do you connect it to your personality? Just think about somebody who you like to watch and incorporate their editing style into your own, and then like mix it up a little bit. say what you would say into a video. Like, how would you comment on the video? What's your advice for making thumbnails and titles to attract viewers? So for thumbnail, here I am again with the ChatGPT. Whenever I make a thumbnail, I always ask ChatGPT to analyze it and give me ways on how it could be more interesting. I do that with titles too. And then also on your computer, if you're uploading a video, it has the option to upload to a limit of 3 thumbnails, and YouTube will actually test and compare which one will attract more viewers. So I started doing that for my videos, and I've noticed that when I do that test, it brings my views up. What advice would you give to new vloggers? I would probably say don't get nervous, don't get impatient. Just because your videos aren't getting a lot of views, don't lose motivation. I still feel like that now, where I feel like I put so much effort into a video and like nobody's watching it. That doesn't mean you lose motivation, because like I said, God has a different path for everybody. How do you overcome the fear of filming in public? Also, love the vlogmas so far. Love you. If they think that, oh, there's a crazy girl talking to her phone or talking to a camera, that's their problem. They shouldn't be judging anybody. My biggest thing is just kind of like, you're probably never gonna see these people again, and honestly, who cares about their opinions? I'm not gonna see these people again, so why would I care about what they have to say? That is all my YouTube questions. So now we're gonna move into the last section, which is kind of personal, and it's the girl talk section. What's the pettiest thing you did after a breakup? I've probably done like some really petty things. I remember my last breakup was not cute. It was very messy. I probably did something extremely messy, but like the main thing I can remember right now is like, I don't know, stalk him in the hallways. Oh, I did spread like rumors about him. Okay, your girl was mad. Okay, we're not gonna judge. I've apologized. What's the messiest situation you've ever been in? If you know me in real life, you kind of know my life is like, I've been told that my life is like a reality TV show, and that like I never catch a break, and I would 100% agree with that statement. So I think that the messiest ever situation I've ever been in, or like a situation that I've never experienced before, is probably the situation I'm in right now. It's been ongoing for a long time, but I would say that like it's just a lot. Like I feel like middle school me would have never been able to handle this. It's a whole thing though, so like I don't really know what to say about that. Have you ever had a falling out with a friend? I believe that is a canon event. Everybody has had a falling out with a friend. That's just kind of life. I have actually recently. Right now I am still kind of healing from it, because I still like sometimes just miss that friend, but I don't miss like the negative aspects of that friendship. I don't know, it's kind of sad, but at the end of the day you have to move on, because if something is not bringing you any positivity in life, and if something is just not benefiting you in life, then it shouldn't be in your life. First kiss story. Oh, it was kind of boring. Like I have a very boring story, and then I have like the next one that was kind of like my second first kiss, and I think that one's more interesting, so I'm gonna tell you guys that one instead. This happened in 8th grade, so it's okay. I was talking to this dude. We were just talking at that point. We ended up dating, but we were just talking at this point. Triple date, was it? Yeah, we were supposed to go on a triple date. Like me, 2 of my best friends, and then like their boyfriends, their mans. We were in 8th grade, okay? They ended up not showing up. So it was really just me, one of my friends, and then the dude I was talking to. And we're gonna call him... Yikes. Wait, let me pull up the nicknames me and Kendall have, because we have a whole list. Okay, we're gonna call him Pool. Yo. Okay, so Pool, we kind of just went on like a fair date, and it was really fun. Like it was just like me and him. We were still in like our little awkward phase. Like it was just kind of awkward, but it wasn't. Like at the end of the day, my mom was getting like ice cream with my brother and my friend, and like I walked him to the car, and we were just walking, and it was dark, and like the fair lighting, and yeah, we just kissed goodbye, and it was like cute. I don't know. Oh my gosh, guys, me and Kendall's nickname list, oh my gosh, has me so weak. My camera is low-key dying right now. Have you ever had your heart broken? Yes. The last question is, who's the last person you flirted with? I'll probably say like one of my friends as a joke. Like I do that all the time. Okay guys, that is all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching my little Q&A, FaceTime, personal, very nosy video. Hope you learned something new about me. This was very uncomfortable to film, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 16. Today's question of the day is, what's your current obsession? My current obsession is Paige Becker's and Paige Becker's dupe. Yeah, okay. And if you guys stayed until the end of today's video, make sure to comment down below a basketball. I think that suits today's video a lot.
Hi everyone, happy Vlogmas Day 15. Hope you're all having an amazing holiday season.
Anyways guys, see you tomorrow. Love you guys so much. Bye guys.